Unit 2, Lesson 4, Student Example number 1D. When I'm looking at equations like this that have negative signs, I like to assign the negative a home. So I'm going to rewrite it with the negatives in the numerator. You'll see that I just moved that negative up to the numerator. Now, it's exactly the same thing as it was before. It's just that negative has a home, which makes it a little bit nicer when you're working out problems. Alright, now we never divide, we just flip and multiply. So I'm going to flip my second fraction and change it to a multiply. Alright, I'm going to put that 15xy4 on top, and I'm going to keep the negative up there just because I like seeing it there. If you chose to put it on the bottom, it will be the same. Alright, now that I've flipped that second fraction, here's where you have some options. You can just go top times top, bottom times bottom, like you're multiplying fractions. I like to do a little bit of reducing first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce vertically. So negative 16 divided by 3, it's going to be an odd number, so I'm going to leave it as negative 16 over 3 as a fraction right now. Okay, x has nothing on the bottom, so I can just rewrite it as x cubed. And there's a y on both top and bottom. So y to the 1 divided by y to the 3 is just 1 minus 3, so that comes out with negative 2. Now I know this isn't a proper polynomial right now, but it's not a big deal because we aren't completely finished yet. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the second term. Negative 15 divided by 6 is an odd number, so I'm just going to rewrite it as a fraction for now. X divided by x is nothing. It would be like taking x to the 1 divided by x to the 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. And anything to the exponent 0 is just a 1, so we don't need to write it. Y, we have a y both top and bottom. We have y to the exponent 4 divided by y to the exponent 1. That's like taking 4 minus 1, so we would rewrite that as y cubed. Now I can just multiply straight across. So multiplying the coefficients, negative 16 over 3 times negative 15 over 6. If you put that in your calculator and then you change it back to a fraction, you would come out with negative 40 over 3. There is no x in the second term, so we can just rewrite x cubed. And y to the negative 2 times y to the negative 3, we just add the exponents. So negative 2 plus 3 is just 1. So we don't need to write that exponent, but we do write the y. So here is your final answer.